Oh, wow, look at that balance.
And the button is finally live, so I think we are A-OK to go here. If you're watching this early and you see other commentary, we are also watching ROH Supercard because our resident Jon Moxley stan wanted to. So I threw it on here in the background for them while I'm running SmackDown and reading all of this shit. We really don't have much time to waste, so let's start. This is a double feature podcast. We're going to do Stand and Deliver and all of WrestleMania. Yeah, we've got a lot of ground to cover, so biggest show for us, no wasting any more time. I'm Coffee Lover 239, and with me as always, our resident Jon Moxley stan, Steven.
What up, everyone? Hope everyone's doing well.
The guy I can't think of a proper nickname for, and Aiden. Aiden, introduce yourself, man.
I think his mic's not working. He's been trying to talk.
Here, he might be having mic issues. If you got to handle it, yeah, but he's here. Okay, don't play that yet. We have, who would be my other main right hand in doing all of this? Jesse.
What's up?
Okay, you back, Aiden? Is your mic good now? Oh, crap. He might be having recurring mic trouble. We also have, another guy I trust in all of this, Sheepster, now going under Ernest Hemingway.
Only, like, the greatest author of all time.
Can you hear me?
Oh, there you
And now
are.
we can.
There he is.
Yes,
There's there he is.
Alright. What's up?
There he is. And our resident jokester, Quai Jam. And he's muted because he's watching.
What? Oh, I'm sorry, watching the pay-per-view.
Don't worry about it here. You want to blitz? I'm gonna blitz through this anyway. So let's just
Nobody
not wait.
cares about ROH. I'm joking.
Please stop it. Don't undermine it for either of them, especially the fact that it's Commander
Oh,
against
just-
El Hijo del Vikingo right
El
now,
Vikingo.
and it looks like it's pretty good so far. But we have to handle this piece of business. Yeah.
Coffee, I was just joking.
Oh, haha! Wasn't that funny? You know what? Let's just start with the first night.
Devon, get the tables!
All right, let's start with the first match, shall we?
Yeah, go ahead.
And yes, I do use the third strike sound for those of you new here in all of this. Yes. All right, anyways, Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller in an unsanctioned match. In December of 2021, Johnny Gargano allowed his NXT contract to expire so he could stay home and spend time with his family following the birth of his first son. Following this, he was interrupted by Grayson Waller, who proclaimed he was the future of NXT before while attacking Gargano. In August of 2022, Gargano returned to WWE and was promoted to the main roster on Raw. Following his NXT championship loss, Waller would go on to sabotage NXT until, well, he got what he wanted. He just didn't say it like Batista. Despite being suspended, General Manager of NXT, Shawn Michaels, agreed to talk things over with Waller at Roadblock. During the Grayson Waller Effect talk show, Waller challenged Michaels to a match at Stand and Deliver, but he declined, saying as much as he wanted to, there was someone else who wanted to have a match with Waller even more. None other than Johnny Gargano, returning to NXT for the first time in 15 months. On the March 21st episode, Gargano came up with a contract for an unsanctioned match between him and Waller, but Waller said he would only sign it on the next episode on the condition Gargano would not be in the building, so he agreed. The next week, Waller signed it, and the match is officially unsanctioned. There's going to be some crazy shithole insanity right now with this. They're going to beat the hell out of each other. It's personal. And, yeah, I don't think I need to say more than that. So, Steven, your pick. Ah, crap. I think he's too enamored in the pay-per-view right now.
No, sorry, I forgot I had my mic muted.
Alright,
Grayson Waller.
Alright, what about you?
No, Grayson Waller, Gargano.
You want Gargano.
Yes, it is.
You want Gargano, and you're sure.
See.
Okay, what about you, Aiden?
Johnny Gargano.
Alright, and what about you, Jesse?
Johnny Wrestling.
And what about you, Sheepster?
You know, I do not like Grayson Waller, so I'm not going to go with him because I think it's simply a waste of my time. Yeah, I think the whole NXT is a waste of my time, but we're here, so I'll support
Me as well.
anyone. Yeah,
and what
anyone
about you,
but
Quai Jam?
Waller.
I don't even know why we're even talking about Grayson Waller anymore, given that this guy is kind of in a bit of a how can I say this? He's kind of in a situation. He's kind of like in an Austin Theory situation. You know what I mean? they've given this Shy guy so many chances to try to separate himself, to be good, to be something. And the only claim to fame for him is getting into a dust-up with HBK. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all the guy has.
Yep, I agree.
And I'm going to go with Gargano on this because you go for the choice that I know, and he could be. These are definitely two guys that deserve more than what they're getting, and especially Gargano. So Grayson Waller to me is just dead in the water.
Yeah, I see. So
Holy
going with Gargano. Damn, that was
Did you not see
impressive.
that?
That was impressive right there. This crazy springboard thing. Yeah, I'm going to go with Gargano. I don't think Waller, even if Waller loses here, it's not going to affect him too much. So I'll go with Gargano on this one. Next. Our next match is Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT Championship. At Vengeance Day, after Braun Breaker retained the NXT Championship, he was confronted by Carmelo Hayes, and over the coming weeks, Hayes continued to set his sights on the NXT Championship, and at Roadblock, the two agreed to a title match at Stand and Deliver. So, we're at that point where we may or may not be getting more call-ups on the main roster, and if Breaker loses here, it could very well be possible for him to get called up to the main roster, but you never know at this point. We thought he'd win at last year's Stand and Deliver, or retain against Ziggler, or whatever the hell, but no, that didn't happen. And yeah, Kingo is God, and I don't know, man. I mean, this will be a good match. We know these two can deliver. We're gonna see what happens. Alright, since you have to go get water, give me your pick first, Sheepster.
I don't. That's a really hard one for me. I really don't know. That's a 50-50 for me. So I'm gonna go a draw.
A draw. Okay. All right.
I know you don't hear it very often in pro wrestling.
Let alone over here, but yeah, I get you.
Or yeah.
All right. Go ahead and get your water, and I'll run through everyone else.
Okay.
Steven, who's your pick?
What match are we on?
It's Braun Breaker versus Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, Carmelo.
All right. And Aiden, what about you?
I'll go with Carmelo, new champ.
All right. And Jesse, what about you?
Melo is money.
And
he doesn't miss. He doesn't miss.
Right. And Qui-Jam, what about you?
Okay, we're back to another bit of a talent that is in the same situation as pre-mentioned Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Where we got a guy, Braun Breaker. You know, he's a Steiner, even if they don't want to say it in commentary. And he's been running with this championship. And Carmelo is definitely matured as a talent, but I don't think he's there yet. I don't think Carmelo's there yet because he doesn't have a predestined personality. I mean, he's no different from what Montez Ford is. You know what I mean? They both have that. They think they have a personality, but they haven't separated themselves. They don't have any. You know what I mean? You don't go, oh, that's something I can relate with. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's gonna be Braun Breaker holding it for the time being. He's gonna retain, and the only reason they're doing that is, like I said, Carmelo Anthony hasn't. I mean, he's got a personality. It's just that people aren't behind it yet.
I see.
Yeah, he did the free. He just did it. The free walk. Rana, look at that.
Yep, that's impressive.
Man,
you got a point there. And given what happened last year, where it was Dolph Ziggler retaining over Carmelo Hayes, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing happens again this year. So I'm just gonna say Braun Breaker.
Do the Ziggler wiggle. Do the Ziggler wiggle.
All right, next match. Roxanne Perez versus Zoe Stark versus Gigi Dolan versus Tiffany Stratton versus Lyra Valkyrie versus Indy Hartwell in a ladder match for the NXT Women's Championship. At Roadblock, after Roxanne Perez retained the NXT Women's Championship, she suddenly collapsed in the ring. Perez was then taken out of the arena in an ambulance while nodding her head to say that she was okay. The following week, Shawn Michaels issued a statement via Twitter that Perez was discharged from the hospital, but after numerous tests, her health was still in question. With that fact, Michaels announced a ladder match at Stand and Deliver to potentially crown a new NXT Women's Champion. Qualifying matches began the same episode. Zoe Stark and Gigi Dolan defeated Sol Ruka and Kiana James respectively to qualify. The following week, Tiffany Stratton and Lyra Valkyrie qualified by defeating Indy Hartwell and Ivy Nile respectively. One last chance between Ruka, Hartwell, and Nile was scheduled for next week to determine the last spot in the match. Hartwell won. The same night, Perez returned, stating she had collapsed due to anxiety, and she would have been cleared by doctors to return. She was added into the ladder match title defense. This is going to be a ladder match. There's not much to say. I'm stepping away for a moment, but
holy shit! I'm sorry, Coffee, but holy shit!
Sounds like a big moment happened in the match. Hold on, I'm about to watch this on instant replay. Or no, that was something else there. Wow, or wait, that was it. Wow! Wow!
Holy shit!
I know!
Man, Lucha Libre.
You're gonna see a lot more crazy shit like that maybe in this ladder match. There's not much more I can say, so
all I will say is Vikingo was crazy.
And the same spot he did with Kenny, except for they fucking botched it. Sorry, go ahead.
Alright. Steven, who's your pick for this one?
We're on the women's ladder
match. Hello, brother, Steven, you there?
Sorry, what?
Women's ladder match. Who you got to win?
Roxanne, please let Roxanne.
Roxanne Perez. All right. And Aiden, what about you?
Roxanne.
All right. And then Jesse, who you got?
Okay. You see, I have a little bit of a dilemma here because I want Roxanne to win because I like Roxanne, but I think Tiffany Stratton might win.
I see. And why do you think that?
Because she's clearly the next big
naked women. That's pretty funny, Jesse.
Hey, that was. What were you saying, Jesse? He read your.
Because she's the next big thing in NXT, and a heel champion is a lot better to work with.
I see. And Sheepster, who you got?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go with the resident fuck, I can't think of the joke. I'm just gonna go Indy Hartwell.
Okay,
right.
And Quiet Jam, are you back
I
yet?
just really like her.
I guess not yet. So while we wait for him, I'll go.
Can I just say one thing before we go, Coffee? Quiet Jam, you there?
I don't know if he's. He said he had to step away. BRB.
Oh,
probably
no,
do so.
go ahead.
Let me go. Well, what were you gonna say? Never mind.
I was gonna say if this should have made it vented.
The match we're watching right now.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'll go. I don't know. I mean, there's tons of possibilities. So what the Jesse? Or it sounded like you. I don't know. Gee, I don't know.
See, this is another really hard one.
To
They're all really
Perez
good
for now because I mean, this could go any way you want, basically. So yeah.
Wow, they gave the Viking Raiders a jobber entrance.
Oh, brother. Oh, God. You're watching SmackDown, aren't you? Or you're checking in between? Because I'm having to flip between everything right now, and it's driving me crazy.
Yep, I'm flipping through everything.
All right. Yeah, Quiet Jam, you back yet? Or... Ah, shoot. And this time I don't have the power of editing on my side to just cut this pause out and just let things go. No.
Okay, so we're on for the tag team match for the NXT.
We might as well. We'll get his thoughts when he comes back, alright? For now, let's just go to the next match. And, yeah, I promise we'll get his thoughts back. Someone just remind me. Oh, here it is. Where'd I put it? There it is. Fallon Henley and Kiana James versus Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. On the March 14th episode of NXT, Alba Fire and Isla Dawn won a triple threat tag team match to become the #1 contenders for Fallon Henley and Kiana James' NXT Women's Tag Team Championship at Stand and Deliver. There's not much more to say. Lots of more women with fat asses. Scott Steiner.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure I have the GIF saved in the favorites list, so there. I'm just gonna drop that now. God damn, I love that GIF.
Oh yeah.
I can never get enough of that while not hearing his voice, but I think this is pretty clear where everything is. So, Steven, who you got for this one?
Kiana James and, yeah.
Fallon Henley. Alright, and Aiden, what about you?
I'll go with the champs retaining.
All right. Fallon, Henley, and James, and Essie.
Bay 1 and Bay 2.
Oh wait, which one would that be?
Champions.
Oh, right. Sheepster?
Oops. Let me get back to the right pay-per-view. I have both things open.
Oh, good grief. Now you know how I feel.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Fallon Henley and Keon A. James. I hope I'm saying that right.
Alright,
But
yeah, I think you're fine. Alright, and welcome back, Quiet Jam.
Yeah.
Who's your pick for the women's ladder match and for the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship match?
I'll be completely honest with you. The NXT Women's Division is just. I kind of do a gasp at it, and I'm like, why bother? You know, in any type of contemplative pick, but whoever's champion is probably going to retain. And I'm sorry to verbalize it like that, but these women are just. I'm telling you, they're gonna need a long time to, you know what I mean, establish themselves. Yeah. So I'm gonna go whoever's with champion, and then that's not a denigration against the women's division in NXT. It's just give me a reason, give me a reason to care. And I'll certainly know their names, and I'll certainly know their moves, and I'll certainly invest my time into getting to know them. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, I'm back now. Sorry about that. I'm assuming you got your picks in there. Had someone needed.
Yeah, I said the champions will retain
for both of them.
Pretty much.
All right, there we go. I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna say the champions will retain as well for the NXT Women's Championship stuff, or tag team at least. Because I'm not really too much booked into that right now. So, next match we go.
Oh. So you were a fan of tag team wrestling in the women's division.
Alright, we got Wesley versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Ilya Dragunov versus Axiom in a fatal 5-way match for the NXT North American Championship.
It's going to be my favorite match.
Oh, this one's going to actually... this might be the match that steals the show, the card. Okay, so on the March 14th episode of NXT, after Wesley issued an open challenge for his North American Championship, a huge brawl was burst. NXT Anonymous video showed Shawn Michaels telling Lee that he would be defending his title in a fatal 5-way match at Stand and Deliver, and allowed for Lee to select his 4 opponents. And so he chose Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, and Ilya Dragunov as 3 of the 4 spots, and a Battle Royal on the March 28th episode determined the last spot, which was won by Axiom. We got a good mix here. This match, like I said, will probably steal the show. So, yeah. Steven, who's your pick?
Ooh, I want Ilya Dragunov to win, but I think Wesley's gonna win.
I see. And Aiden, who you got?
I kind of agree with that, but I'm gonna still go with Wesley retaining.
All right, and Jesse?
I want Dragunov to win, but I also want Dragon Lee to win, so I'm gonna take Dragon Lee.
Ooh, I see. Sheepster, who you got?
I just because I haven't watched a whole lot of JD McDonough and I want to watch some more, I'd say JD McDonough.
Oh.
I've watched a ton of Wesley and Dragon Lee, so
all right. And Quiet
actually,
Jam?
I'd say JD or Ilya now.
All right.
Because I know they have a history.
Okay. Quiet Jam, who you got?
Okay, this is technically the stud match of the whole thing, because all these guys are studs. You know what I mean? These are guys that all like you know. I know I've been harping about personality and establish yourself, and all these freaking people are established. At least 2/3 of them from the now defunct NXT UK, and we have a NXT Europe coming down the pipeline. So I'm hesitant in picking either Ilya or McDonough to win the NXT.
Oh crap! I think he cut out there for a minute. Uh-oh. Oh no, we are having a slight technical difficulty. Oh, wait a minute. I think he's back online here. There you are. You cut out there for a minute.
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, let me finish my thought.
Continue.
The Discord service just dropped harder than a Kardashian sister in NBA All-Star Weekend. Sorry. Joke. I put a lot of thought into that joke. So basically, this is the stud match of the whole thing. So I'm kind of hesitant to think either Ilya or McDonough would win the NXT North American Championship, given that both guys aren't from North America, and that NXT Europe is going to be possibly getting a show down the pipeline. So those two guys will become like the two big studs to be featured on that permutation of NXT. So all these guys, you got Dragon Lee. He hasn't even wrestled a match yet. All he's been is bumped in a chair. So I'm going to stay with common sense and stick with Wesley retaining, because that guy is money. That guy is absolute Scrooge McDuck certified, beautiful beefcake bombacity of great wrestling, and that boy's going to retain.
I gotta agree with everyone saying Wesley. I mean, if they really want to keep his reign going long enough, he's already in the top 6 longest reigning NXT North American champions. He'll surpass Ricochet by tomorrow, and if they want to keep this going a little longer till the next summer or whatever pay-per-view, long enough to get him into the top 5, they just might.
AR Fox.
So I'm gonna go with Wesley on this one as well. We only got 2 matches left for the show. We're almost there.
By the way, Quajim, how did you like that first match? That first match. Oh my god. Quajim, you know?
Oh boy.
Quajim.
Oh,
hello.
Oh no. Here we go.
Fucking Disco got fucking fucked.
Oh, don't. Or maybe there's this action going on right now, and I gotta talk about this thing here. It's Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang versus the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius Creed, versus the Family, Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo, in a triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship. So where is it? Is it this? No, this one. On the March 21st episode of NXT, the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius, played pool and darts with the NXT Tag Team Champions Gallus, Mark Coffey, and Wolfgang in a bar, and agreed to a title match at Stand and Deliver. Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo appeared at the scene, making it a triple threat tag team match. Steven, who you got on this one?
I got Gallus, boys.
Gallus, alright. And Aiden, what about you?
Gallus.
Alright, and Jesse, what about you?
Gallus, boys on top.
Very favoring Gallus so far. Sheepster?
Jeez, I don't know, man. I don't really care for any of them, so I'll just say retain.
Oh, Gallus. And Quijam?
Yet again, this whole upcoming NXT show is going to be the epitome of the word retain. So it's going to be retained by Gallus.
And it looks like we're all unanimous for this one. I'm going with Gallus. And really quick, Quijam, what'd you think of that opening match that we had for the pay-per-view we're watching now?
Oh, you mean like Kingo and
like
Commander?
Commander, yeah.
They walked backstage and they need to give them money and sign them to AW now.
What? Yeah,
I think they need to sign these guys. If their Triple H deals are up and they're not doing individual booking, sign them. I don't care how much money, sign them.
All right, I agree. And we're all unanimous for Gallus. It's fine. Steven was asking earlier. So finally, the last match of Stand and Deliver. And what do we have here? It's Chase University, Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, and Thea Hale, and Tyler Bate versus Schism, Joe Gacy, Jagger Reed, Rip Fowler, and Ava. Wait a minute, as in Ava Rain? Yep, that's right. Would you look at that? It looks like the Rock's daughter is finally gonna actually wrestle on pay-per-view.
Joyo rapture in that idea.
This is an 8-person mixed tag team match, and the winners gain control of Chase University. Huh? What'd you say?
That's one of the stupidest stipulations I've ever seen.
No, I didn't say anything.
Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, on the February 7th episode of NXT, Ava of Schism attacked Thea Hale of Chase University backstage. Later that night, Chase University lost their match after Hale showed up with Schism's smiley faces. The feud between the two stables continued, and at Roadblock, Schism leader Gacy defeated Chase and Hale when Hale got in Ava's face. On the March 21st episode, during a debate between the two teams, which also included Tyler Bates siding with Chase University, they agreed to an 8-person mixed tag team match at Stand and Deliver, and the winning team would gain control of Chase University. Alright, Steven, who's your pick?
Do I go with Chase University or do I go with... I think Schism's gonna win. Someone's gonna turn heel. Chase University.
And Aiden, who you got? Aiden, buddy. Oh, son.
I'll go with the same one.
Okay, so Schism.
Yeah.
Alright, and Jesse?
Schism.
And Sheepster?
I don't give a fuck.
Coin toss then. Do a literal coin toss then right now if you really wanted to
Oh my
do
God.
it.
I could give a shit if one of them dies in the ring. I would be really
you're
happy.
being too far with that. Okay, shall I do a coin toss for you, basically?
Sure, okay. Head Schism.
Don't.
Schism.
Well, who are you gonna choose? Schism, huh? Man, shoot. Quijam might be having more issues right now and is out of the building, so, I guess it's up to me now to decide. Oh, wait a minute. There you are. You good, Quijam?
Yeah, it's the Discord server, sir.
Why is it being a piece of shit, our group here with all this, or this other stuff? Who you got?
Jesse, wait, Jesse, put the shit on, please,
no, hold
Jesse.
on.
Put the shit.
Let him go here. Just hold on. Continue, Quijam. Who you got?
Who, me?
Yeah. No.
Oh my God.
Who's your pick?
This match is just so bizarre.
Yeah.
Not to mention the way how they've grown Chase U, which is just I just don't understand it completely.
Neither do I.
It's one of those things where if you're sitting in the Barca Lounge and you're in college and you like seeing goofy people doing goofy things, you like it. Now Schism, on the other hand, is your softcore Wyatt family by way of ooky spooky, whatever. And I honestly think Schism's going to win simply because Tyler Bates going to probably end up being a double agent. He probably went in there to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, screw everything
like a sleeper agent.
Looks like
and that would make more sense if Tyler Bate comes out and costs him the match than anything. And he puts on the mask and he's part of the, happy face, smiling friends from Ookie Spooky Land. So there you go.
All right, looks like most are in Schism, and screw it. I'm going to go with Schism as well, because
What are these clips?
Because I really don't give
Really? They fucking retained? God damn it.
I'll be damned. All right.
Thank you, Dean.
Bro,
Fuck, I call myself Dean.
I'm going to go with Schism on this one.
I just had too much. I had too much Taco Bell this morning.
For God's sake.
Oh, for fuck's
They're
sake.
not going to start.
Wait a minute, Taco Bell does morning food? When did this happen?
Wait, you didn't know about their breakfast menu?
I didn't know they had a breakfast menu.
I forgot, apparently.
Now I got a whole new level of Taco Bell jokes to make.
Anyway, that's Stand and Deliver there for you. I do wish we weren't having to have these damn shows on the same day, as WrestleMania, but oh well, this is how they want to do it. We have to adapt.
Coffee.
Yes?
Coffee. So, I have a question.
Welcome to the crazy, funny world of professional fucking wrestling.
Hold on, Sheepster. Jesse's asking me something, yes?
So before, or after Stand and Deliver is done, are you gonna take a little nap before Mania starts?
We gonna what?
Take a nap.
Maybe. We'll see what happens. We'll see. Anyways, no time for that now. We have WrestleMania. Finally, we've hit the big one for the year. We've got a ton of crazy stuff to get through. So much happening. Some stuff I'd rather not, but you know what? No time. So, let's just jump right into this shit before something else goes haywire. First, we're gonna run through night one. Oh crap, we're already starting off the match with the one guy I know Quijam hates. It's Austin Theory versus John Cena for the United States Championship. Now I have to start struggling. To find where it is because everything's mixed together. Okay, here we go. Since April of 2022, Austin Theory and John Cena had been teasing a match against each other over social media. The two briefly came face-to-face during Cena's 20-year anniversary celebration on June 27th, 2022 episode of Raw, where Theory mocked Cena and called him out of touch. In February 2023, during the Elimination Chamber post-event press conference after Theory retained the U.S. Championship at the event, Theory was annoyed that everyone was asking about Cena instead of his own accomplishments. After it was announced that Cena would be making his return on the March 6th episode of Raw, Theory stated that he would be giving him a warm welcome back. And Theory confronted Cena on that episode and claimed Cena was an inspiration to him and challenged him to a match at WrestleMania 39 for the U.S. Championship. Cena initially declined as he felt Theory was not ready. After some coaxing from Theory, Cena allowed his hometown of Boston to the side. They cheered yes, so Cena accepted. And this match will indeed open night 1, so yeah, I think this match speaks for itself. Steven, who's your pick?
A-Town down.
I see. And Aiden, who you got?
Theory.
I see. And Jesse? Oh, Jesse.
A clown down.
A clown down. Sheepster?
I hope both of them die.
Jeez. Do I have to do a coin toss for real on you, basically?
No, I'm kidding. Out of the two butts, because I don't like either of them. Fuck. I hate saying it, and I'm gonna hurt myself later for saying it, but John Cena.
Oh, I see. Why Cena?
I'm gonna kill myself. I fucking hate this. I hate both. Lesser of two evils.
I see. And Quijam, even though I probably already know how you partially feel,
you're gonna get a paragraph here for me. So sit down, Sonny Jim, and get out your Kool-Aid.
No, get your popcorn. Let's get our
popcorn. No, not the popcorn. No, get your Jon Stewart from The Daily Show ravenous eating popcorn gift ready. There is so much wrong with this. You know, if you wanted a good telltale sign that WWE is not buying Austin Theory, go and watch the either Raw or SmackDown where Austin's in the arena by himself, nobody there, cutting a boring, languid promo, looking like he's still got a really bad case of self-esteem deprivation syndrome. So there's your answer. Okay, the guy is a waste of space. This guy's had more opportunities than probably the WWE mid-card of talent from, I don't know, 1996 up to today. And he's just done nothing. He's just getting opportunity, and he's just a waste of space. And I hate to say this. I never thought I'd say this as a wrestling fan, as a grown old-ass wrestling fan. But I cannot believe I'm actually about to say this, and I feel like I'm losing some masculinity points later in life by saying this, but I'm going to go with...
Hey, don't fret about it, okay?
John Cena! I can't believe it. The 6 moves of doom has actually made me think he's going to win a match. My goodness. I feel so empty now. Excuse me like I go try myself a feet of cheese.
Why do you eat?
Sam, I'm gonna smash my guitar over my head.
Is he talking about him now or who? Because we already have one person who hates Cena for certain.
I don't hate him. It's just a generational hate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like they could have had Orton in this position, but you know, Orton's just Mr. Part-Time, and
unfortunately he's injured right now.
No, he's actually coming back at Mania.
Well, he was, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Guys.
Yes.
Before we continue, so everyone's coming down for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, and what's his name? Bottom Dawa almost slipped and fell on his ass.
Not again. Not the fuck again.
You mean
Bottom Dawa?
I just played the shit row clip there because of that. Alright, I gotta go with Austin Theory on this one, cause, yeah.
Just shit my pants.
Oh wait, let me see, I'm gonna watch this right here. Or did it already play him slipping on his ass? Never mind. There's too much insanity right now, and we still got more matches to go. So, next match. Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Oh boy. Okay,
it's definitely going to be the beginning of many, many matches.
At Royal Rumble, Logan Paul, who had been out with injury since Crown Jewel in November of 2022, made a surprise return as an entrant in the Men's Royal Rumble match and eliminated Seth Rollins. Following this, Rollins began bad-mouthing Paul in interviews, stating he did not want Paul to be in WWE. At Elimination Chamber, during the titular match, Paul snuck into the chamber and attacked Rollins with a buckshot lariat, costing him the U.S. Championship. Paul accepted Rollins' invitation to appear on the March 6th episode of Raw, where Rollins wanted to fight only for Paul to decline and say he would not fight for free, and that he hinted that they could fight at WrestleMania 39. WrestleMania host The Miz then claimed he could make the match official, and it was later confirmed, and Paul confirmed on his Impulsive podcast that would happen on night 1. Never forget the line when they're having a phone video chat, and Rollins goes, "Bye-bye, bitch."
Bye, bitch.
Oh, that's never gonna get old. All right, Steven, who you got?
Seth Rollins.
I gotcha. And Aiden?
I'll go Logan Paul.
Ooh, already we're splitting the pot. Jesse?
The Monday Night Messiah.
Is not the Messiah. Is a very naughty boy. Now go
away.
Hey, no, I say the line, not you. I coined the goddamn reference here.
I think Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I know that.
Like
I just had to get that out of my system because you called him that. Sheepster.
To the moon.
Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins.
Alright, and Kwai Jam.
They're going to be doing a long program with these two guys. Okay, they got to get Logan Paul established first because he's got to win matches. You know what I mean? He had his Royal Rumble debut, and he had a few other little tiffs on here. But this is going to be a long-term program that's going to at least go up to SummerSlam. So to get this series. Note the word here: series of matches, getting off to a good beginning. Have Logan Paul win. It's got to be Logan Paul. It can't be Seth Rollins because why would we have a long-term program if Seth Rollins just washed the ground of him? Then there would be no reason for them to go against each other. I have a feeling these guys are going to have a long program because there's nobody else I can think of that Logan Paul can wrestle to get him over, get him a little more established, and people get into the Logan Paul experience. So I say give Logan Paul the first win and put that into Seth Rollins over egotistical crawl, and there you go.
You got a point there. Although Rollins' recent record has been a little over the place, and if you said series, then it's very well possible they might get at least 3 matches out of this. The first 2 would have to be 50-50, so it could go either way here up until the rubber match. Jeez, I don't know.
Knowing Logan Paul, he's wearing a rubber. So there you go.
Gee, I don't know. This is kind of a tough one. Screw it. Or should I do a coin toss on this? Nah, doesn't matter too much.
Nah, just flip Dean while he's eating a Taco Bell entree.
No, that'd be messy. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go with Logan Paul on this one here.
Yeah, you're coming to the light.
All right, next match. And here we have a 6-woman tag team match. It's Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky, former Shirai, but whatever. Steven, stop that.
Oh, sorry. I was
Okay, where is the goddamn match? I can't even find it here. Or is it this? Here it is. At SummerSlam in July of 2022, Bayley made a return from injury alongside Dakota Kai and Io Sky after Becky Lynch's match. Lynch would take time off due to an attack from the 3 women, and they dubbed themselves Damage Control. And control as in on your keyboard. Lynch made her return in November and led her team in defeating Damage Control's team in a War Games match at Survivor Series War Games. Over the next few weeks, Damage Control continued targeting Lynch, and on the February 6, 2023 episode of Raw, during a steel cage match between Lynch and Bayley, WWE Hall of Famer Lita returned and prevented Kai and Sky from interfering in the match, allowing Lynch to defeat Bayley. Lynch and Lita then defeated Kai and Sky on the February 27th episode to win the Women's Tag Team Championship, thanks to returning fellow Hall of Famer Trish Stratus, who prevented Bayley from interfering. Following week, Stratus, who had retired at SummerSlam in 2019, stated she was coming out of retirement again so that she, Lynch, and Lita could challenge Damage Control to a 6-woman tag match at WrestleMania 39, and Damage Control accepted. And again, confirmed for Night 1 via the Tommy Tiernan show. Hey, Jesse, you actually posted a clip here perfectly that kind of sums up this 6-women madness. Because, what was it? Nobody? Let's be honest, the only real thing people are looking forward to in this match is the after effect, because it's been rumored that Trish Stratus might go heel and feud with Becky Lynch for the next several months. Don't know if it's going to happen during the match, don't know if it's going to happen after the match. Either way, that's the real takeaway from everything. So, Steven, who you got? Oh, buddy boy.
What was it?
It's, Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus, and Lita versus Damage Control.
Damage Control. I'm sorry. I almost.
Well, I'm gonna get through everyone else. So, Aiden.
I'm gonna say probably Damage Control. The heels are gonna win.
Ooh, all right. And Jesse.
Damage Control and Trish Stratus turns heel.
And Sheepster.
I'm gonna say, I have to go with Becky, Lita, and Trish. Because if you really think about it, Lita and Trish walk. Wait, what is the quote? Yeah,
they walked so Damage Control could run.
No, so Becky could run. Damage Control. So Damage Control could speed up.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because it's like three different
I get it.
generations.
I gotcha.
You know?
Quijam, who you got?
My face palm is so hard right now contemplating this match that it feels like sandpaper on my butt. Okay, it's just like they couldn't do anything. This was so horribly put together that they couldn't find 2 other women to. They have so many women that they could have used here in this situation, but they had to go old fogey WWE Hall of Famer direction by Stratus. I'm sorry, Lita and Stratus. And honestly, the Damage Control is yet another concoction, which we're seeing an influence in AEW with the Outcasts, which they're doing a damn better job with than the WWE version, because they're all just a bunch of whiny women who are just looking for things to complain about. So it's no different from what you see in any American mall, if malls still exist. But anyway, I digress.
No, they
they made Angel talking to Jobber.
So the common sense here is to make Damage Control look strong. So you go within the Damage Control. I hate to say this, but you have to go with Damage Control, because who honestly could see a long-term program with Trish Stratus and Lita back full time with the man going all the way marching towards SummerSlam? I can't see that. I know these older, more knowledgeable ladies have much more busy stuff to do than playing trifles with a bunch of boomer doomer girls. Okay, so definitely Damage Control.
Alright, and to answer your question about the other women, they are in a friggin' showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for some reason.
Showcase. God.
Yeah. No, we are not.
Nothing says pre-show more than you're in a showcase.
Yeah. What are we friggin'?
It was better than it was better than Price is Right than in this thing, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah. Anyways.
Yes, game show reference.
Yeah, I knew that. I watched it because it helped fight my anxiety from all this other madness I have to deal with. It helps.
At this point, I would rather watch the Divas than the women's division.
Oh,
and that is fucking saying something.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with.
I would rather watch a group of elderly door greeters at Walmart say the most mean viper tongue things to every person that walked in than watch that.
I'm gonna go with Damage Control.
And hey,
on this one.
that's your opinion, Quentin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Damage Control on this one. If there's gonna be a heel turn, then they have to lose one way or another. So Damage
they're already heels. What are you talking about? So there's not gonna be a heel turn.
I meant
okay, that definitely.
Because if Trish, Lita, and Becky win, then why the hell would she have to turn heel in the first place?
Damage Control needs a chaperone of a cougar, so might as well.
Yeah, I'm going with Damage Control on this one as well. So next.
Holy fuck.
And speaking of showcase, our men's showcase fatal 4-way tag team match. It's Ricochet and Braun Strowman. Stupid Express is pulling into SoFi Stadium for one night only. Don't get on this fucking express. You'll be better off on the Millionaires Express.
Hold on, Coffee. Before you continue that, they had Johnny Gargano, Braun Strowman, and Angelo Dawkins in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
Son of a bitch.
I'm
not even done. Oh, and P.S. Millionaires Express is a damn good movie. Anyway, so yeah. So Braun and Ricochet against the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, versus Alpha Academy, Chad Gable and Otis, versus War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe. Yes, about 4 years later, I'm still calling them that, and you are never going to stop me. I don't give a damn. Men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Match. So let's see. And March 17th episode of SmackDown, it was announced at WrestleMania 39 there would be 2 showcase matches, which would be fatal 4-way tag team matches. One for the men, one for the women. Qualifying, okay, let's see, the men's deal. Oh no, there was no qualifying matches for the men. They just straight up announced everybody on March 20th. And this is going to be on night 1 as well. So, I don't got much to add here. So, Jesse, stop it. I meant War Raiders, and you are never gonna stop me.
Do you mean the Vikings?
Don't you dare finish that, okay? I have you personally muted, and everyone can hear you screech about it, so stop it.
Stop it. Get
some help. God damn it, you won't make you quote that meme.
It's the fighting experience.
Oh, for God's sake, not you. Jesse, God damn you, Jesse. Oh, I can't.
They're not just marauding men from Scotland. They are
you gonna kick my ass? Are you gonna kick my ass?
Maybe. Maybe.
You can try, but you won't last.
Oh, ha ha ha.
Yeah,
okay.
you won't. If you kick his ass hard enough, you won't make the field goal. I'll tell you that.
Hey, guess what? Hey, Coffee.
What?
You can look, but you can't touch.
But you think you're untouchable.
What if you're just a free sample and not for sale in the first place? Does that also work?
Okay, what is going on right now? Okay, you know what, Steven? Tell me who you think's gonna win.
It's gonna be,
Oh, Bobby Cruz. Let's go.
Wait, what match are you on?
It's the men's showcase match.
Oh, Braun and Ricochet.
Okay, the Dummy Express, and, yeah. And the Human Pinball. Aiden.
Street Profits.
Alright, Jesse.
The Viking experience.
Now I'm gonna kick your ass. Where's the GIF? Where is it? Boom. There. I purposely saved that for you there. No, for real. Are you picking the Raiders or?
No. I'm gonna pick the Street Profits.
Okay, the Profits. All right, Sheepster, who you got?
I could give a fuck about this.
Just pick one, damn it.
Okay,
That's
no.
what I did have a shadow on this episode of the podcast.
I'm going to Street Profits. I think Vince really fucked the Viking Raiders. They came in.
Have a hell of a whole lot of profit stuff going on right now. Quiet Jam, what do you think?
Viking.
I honestly.
I wasn't done.
Hell, damn it. What were you gonna say? Hold on.
I'm sorry, Quiet Jin, but Vince really screwed up the Viking Raiders. They came in like absolute destroyers on hell on earth.
I know.
And now they're nothing more than a gimmick.
I know.
A comedy
I know
gimmick.
how much
it's an ascension with a dissension.
You don't
Let's put
even
it that
need
way.
to remind me how much they screwed
up.
Exactly. I still feel
exactly.
it. Yeah.
And I have
agree
to
with
be the
Quiet
smartest
Jam on
person
that.
here, honestly.
Alright, go on, Quiet Jam. Who's your pick?
Oh, Jesus. If we've learned anything from them doing novelty gimmick matches that are based on some type of corporate sponsorship, we learned a lot that pitch black match can certainly destroy a career. Bray Wyatt. So on this one, all of the tag teams are pretty terrible.
Guys,
They're all happy in their position. They all. I mean, the way if Braun Strowman comes back to WWE, he's going to be the monster among men, among women, among children, among more children, and among more bored people. So, I'm going to definitely go with the common sense choice here of isn't Alpha Academy in this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Alpha fucking Academy. Those guys are going to be separated in the solos runs coming up very soon. You know, a la Otis going to the Maximum Models and Chad Gable going off doing a softcore Kurt Angle, but actually being more over than Kurt Angle. So yeah, Alpha Academy.
Guys.
I mean, it would make sense. It is probably their last tag match together.
Guys.
Yes, Jesse.
So I tried the bitch black pop from. I bought it at the store. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I have.
Well, I didn't realize we were having a food recommendation portion of this podcast right here. That's awesome.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a few
Just
left in my fridge.
Walk with Elias.
Stop it! You know,
dude, people can't even remember where Elias is in the first place. Are you kidding me?
Good job.
You know, it's kind of hard to follow a guy when you don't know where he is and there's no sign marking where he's going, where he's coming, or if he's even still on the roster.
Exactly.
Hello.
You can just walk with him and then
he's a soft-core Jeff Jarrett with a better-looking guitar. Okay, it's actually got strings.
You know, Quadjam raise a good point about Alpha Academy. And since I don't give a damn about this match, I'm just gonna throw down Alpha Academy and go on. So
I'm raising more points than Lonely Guys on Omegle right now. So there you go.
Let's go to the next match now.
Who goes
wait
on
a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No. Oh, no. I screwed up. I got the match order mixed up here. I had the Mysterios match, but that's listed last. So I'm going to go with this next match. Oh, god damn it. Go back. No, it's too late. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Okay, stop snoring or it's gonna take forever. At the Royal Rumble, Raw's Rhea Ripley won the Women's Royal Rumble match to earn a Women's Championship match of her choice at WrestleMania 39. On the following episode of Raw, she chose to challenge Charlotte Flair for the SmackDown Women's Championship, setting up a WrestleMania rematch between the two from WrestleMania 36 in 2020, where the wrong result happened. I don't even want to say what happened that year. You know what happened that year. I saw part of what happened, the half of it in person.
Coffee wants Charlotte to retain.
Will you shut up, Jesse? I do not. And I have a big old proposition.
Quadjam loves Charlotte. Quadjam loves.
And you can stop too, Steven. Ay, what is going on? And yeah, I don't even want to go through the other half. You know what happened. I know what happened. Let's not talk about it further.
Put over Charlotte.
I will say this is set up. This is the first women's rematch to happen at WrestleMania and is scheduled for night 1. It may or may not be the main event, though. What?
Rhea put over Charlotte.
I really have to
just do that because I got some words about this shit right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say Rhea Ripley because I like mommy.
Thank you. He says Rhea Ripley. And you know
no, she's mine. She's mine.
Stop it. What about what happened to Becky?
Fuck you.
Clearly, Rhea's gonna win.
Okay. Let's just get everyone's takes. Okay, Steven, you first.
I got Rhea.
Okay, Aiden?
Rhea Ripley.
Jesse?
Rhea's Riptide.
And we know Sheepster said Rhea, so Quadjam?
Let's look at this like from my point of view, being the most learned tree of knowledge of wrestling fan prognostication that is currently in this VC, and not under the influence of Taco Bell or highly carbonated beverages. So anyway, I know that was a great icebreaker. Sorry. Definitely, if they're going to keep the Judgment Day strong, and they've invested a lot of time in the Judgment Day, a la Dominic and Rey Mysterio's match will be coming up soon on this episode. And Damian Priest still looking like the confused wooden Indian from the episode of Cheers that he always has been, or as I like to refer to Damian Priest as, less muscle-toned Roman Reigns. So if they want to keep the Judgment Day really strong and have bragging rights, and Finn Balor has a strong faction behind him, Rhea Ripley gets the title easily.
I see. It looks like we're probably all in unanimous agreement for Rhea Ripley, but let me just say this right now, because it's rumored that this match is going to main event again this night. And if that happens, which is part of the reason this may even be happening, why Rhea chose Charlotte and not Bianca. Exactly. Charlotte Flair would be the first woman to have 2 main event nights at WrestleMania, even though she doesn't deserve it because she gets everything thrown at her. And if that happens, when I do the live Twitch reaction, assuming something already doesn't go wrong, like what happened last time, I will close the Twitch stream down, but leave it up for the Discord people to just continue reacting. Because mainly, I am not going to give any more public attention or time to this troublemaker than I already have to, okay? I've had enough of, Android 18, so, we're all unanimous for Rhea. Oh, god damn it, I still got the wrong match there. And that's assuming, because this is the match that should really main event night 1. It's the Usos, Jimmy and Jay, versus the WWE's version of Drake and Josh, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. For the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship. I knew you'd like that one. That's why I did that, just for you. So since late 2020, Kevin Owens had an on and off feud with the Bloodline. Survivor Series War Games happened November 2022, and Owens was on the opposing team in a War Games match against the Bloodline, which included Owens' best friend, Sami Zayn.
DMs after you're done.
Check it after I'm done, or let me just... You son of a bitch. Seriously.
I hate to be the person. I hate to be the person to edit this podcast.
Editing? No, we're live, pal. We're live, pal.
We're live, but it's not like a.
I was trying to do it like friggin' JR, you know, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, Sami Zayn was on the Bloodline scene because he was an honorary member in mid-2022. The Bloodline won thanks to Zayn betraying Owens. After Roman Reigns defeated Owens at the 2023 Royal Rumble, the Usos and Solo Sikoa attacked Owens, and Zayn watched on in uncertainty.
Jesse loves that. Jesse loves that. Coffee loves that too.
Jesse, that's not how it works. And if that's doing the complete opposite of what you were intending to. Okay, where was I? Okay, let's just focus on the match that's in front of us. So Reigns ordered Zayn to attack Owens with a steel chair, but Zayn turned on Reigns and attacked him instead. Deja vu. Zayn apologized to Jay, who had become close with only for Jimmy, Sikoa, and Reigns to attack Zayn. As an emotionally distraught Jay left the ring for the rest of the Bloodline to continue beating the shit out of them. This led to a match between Reigns and Zayn in an Elimination Chamber, which Reigns won. But after the match, Owens prevented the Bloodline, except for an absent Jay, from further attacking Zayn. In the following Raw, Zayn said that despite their history, he and Owens should work together to take down the Bloodline. Owens said that he only assisted Zayn, so Zayn's family would not have to see him get destroyed like Owens did in front of his own family at the Royal Rumble, and told Zayn he would continue fighting alone. Over the next weeks, Zayn tried to convince the Usos that Reigns was manipulating them. Jimmy maintained his loyalty to the family, while Jay's uncertainty was continued until the March 6th episode of Raw, when he sided with Zayn but then turned on him because Zayn was not blood family. The following week, Reigns' WrestleMania opponent Cody Rhodes attempted to help resolve issues between Owens and Zayn, but Owens refused. However, later that night, Owens came to Zayn's aid, who got ambushed by the Usos, and Owens and Zayn embrace. And so on the March 20th episode of Raw, the Usos accepted Owens and Zayn's challenge for a match at WrestleMania 39 for the Undisputed Tag Team Championship. So yeah, is there any wonder why this match here should main event? Is it any wonder to you why this one should main event? Oh, man. All right. Steven.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back. Good. Steven, who you got?
Sami and KO.
Sami and KO. And Aiden?
Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
And Jesse? Jesse, if you would stop running the... Oh, fudge, Packer.
Oh, fuck.
But there you are, Jesse.
Oh, sorry, it cut out. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
And Sheepster?
Usos.
Ooh, let's see. Why the Usos?
They've been down since day one?
Ish.
Welcome to the Usos Penitentiary.
And
you
who
can
you
remember
got,
that
Qui-Jam?
Look,
that's all I need to fucking hear.
we gotta have an end to this bloodline storyline. We are going on a year and a month with this, okay? And they need to move on. They need to give some more time to more people on the roster. And the Usos, please, dude. I've been on point with all my my prognostications here, so don't doubt your shadow, okay? Or you're my shadow, so other way around. So, no, is that a proposition? Anyway, so let's think about this. The Usos have had the tag titles since we came out of World War II, and we need to move on. And Sami and KO coming together was nothing but a consolidation booking decision here, because the better main event would have been two baby faces, Sami versus Cody, but that didn't play out. I said from the beginning that they were going to go a tag team angle just to get Kevin Owens involved, so that's where they went. And we're going to be getting an end to the Bloodline storyline, because we know that Roman Reigns is going on a considerable break after the end of WrestleMania Night 2. So we're going to be seeing the end of the Bloodline, so cut the tail off the dragon that is the Bloodline by having the tag titles get taken by Sami and KO. And that makes the most logical sense. We've got to move on from this. We can't do this in the perpetuity as much as Triple H wants.
The tail is only the half of it. The head is, well, we're going to get to that when we get to the main event.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Kevin and Sami got to win this. Payoff will be excellent.
Of course.
And it will be worth it.
Yes.
So, there you go. Which finally leads us to the...
I think that'll be a Road Warrior pop.
Which finally leads us to the last match of Night 1.
Hard to believe that.
It's Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. Father versus son. So Rey Mysterio would also have his own issues with the Judgment Day, which was only heightened when his own son Dominic turned on him to join them at Clash at the Castle in September of 2022. Rey refused to fight his own son and was about to quit WWE, but he was convinced to stay and traded to SmackDown brand to avoid Judgment Day on Raw. But their paths would cross again at the Royal Rumble. Rey was supposed to compete in the men's Royal Rumble match, but never came out when his entrance music played. Dominic entered carrying Rey's mask, implying that he attacked his dad to prevent him from entering. With Judgment Day's Rhea Ripley winning the Women's Royal Rumble and choosing the challenge for the SmackDown Women's Championship, the group began appearing on SmackDown. Thus, Dominic began tormenting his dad. Again. On the March 10th episode, after it was announced that Rey would be the first inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame class of 2023, Judgment Day interrupted, and Dominic said his dad did not deserve the recognition, only because he's a bad guy. Dominic. Following week, an emotional Rey said he wanted Dominic to be by his side for his Hall of Fame induction, but he instead tried goading Rey into a match at WrestleMania 39. This is why Conan's inducting him. Rey, however, affirmed his position that he would not fight his son. On the March 24th episode, the Mysterio family were in attendance for Rey's match, which he lost thanks to interference from Dominic. Afterwards, Dominic disrespected his mother and sister, forcing Rey to intervene and hit Dominic. Rey accepted the challenge, and there you go. So, Steven, who you got? Steven.
Taco Bell. Taco Boy 14.
Rey Mysterio. Mysterio, Rey Mysterio.
Oh god, Jesse's got to go after this one. So, alright, Aiden?
Dominic Mysterio.
Alright. Jesse? Oh, brother. Well, who you got, Rey or Dominic?
Dominic. Convict
mom. Go on here and do what you gotta do, because, yeah. And, Sheepster.
Rey 619, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. Qui-Jam, what do you think?
Well, like I said, like back on the other match concerning the Judgment Day with Rhea Ripley and the women's title, I think they need to keep the Judgment Day strong. And we know that the Judgment Day is a shenanigan machine. You know, whenever somebody goes and has a match out of the Judgment Day, there's going to be a bunch of people with purple bandanas showing up to back them up. In this case, we could definitely see Dominic bringing Damian Priest to the ring. So I say keep the Judgment Day strong and have Dominic get some bragging rights by defeating his father, Rey Mysterio. And here's another thing to contemplate. He's being inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame. So this could be very much the end of Rey Mysterio's ring work. He could be not wrestling after this. So, hi. Just finish the funeral and let Dominic win. Let the Judgment Day continue to be strong.
I see. Yeah, I think at this point, if this could be it for Ray, then obviously he's probably going to want to put over his own son, Dominic. I mean, and given the way things are going...
He's had a great career, too.
Yeah, so if it ends here, I think this would be quite the way to go out. So I'm going to go with Dominic Mysterio on this one.
And also, might I add, I would not be mad if Dominic won.
Right.
I think it would be a great way to put your boots in the ring, as they say, you know?
That's the only thing Dominic's good at doing is putting on his boots. Okay, so, yeah.
And finally, with that...
I meant Ray.
Still.
And with that...
Yep. I know, I got you.
And with that, we go to night 2 now. Finally, we can start the last 6
Joe retains! Fuck!
Good. Alright.
Thank God.
Let's just go.
I'm back.
And you're back in time for the next match, or the first match of night 2. It's Walter versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship. You ain't gonna tell me otherwise about his new name versus his old name. Again, you are not Walter, and we are not gonna start this now, or we're gonna be here all night.
It's Gunny Gunther.
Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I can't.
Buy a ticket to the gun show, because here comes Gunny Gunther.
Hey, wait a second.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Wait a minute. Where's the... Oh, there it is. I had trouble finding the background there for a goddamn minute. On the March 3rd episode of SmackDown, a fatal 5-way match between Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, Kofi Kingston, Karrion Kross, and LA Knight was announced for the following week, and the winner would face Walter for the IC Championship at WrestleMania 39. Due to an injury, though, Xavier Woods had to replace Kofi in the match. Get well soon, Kofi. A double pinfall occurred during the match where McIntyre and Sheamus were named co-winners, so the two would face each other the following week to determine the definitive #1 contender. But Imperium interfered and screwed it all up. So Adam Pearce decided Walter would defend the championship against both McIntyre and Sheamus in a triple threat match at Mania 39 on night 2. Now, this is the one title Sheamus has never won. I mean, never. And quite frankly, he's had this one coming for a long time. And not only to win it, but on the grandest stage of them all.
He seriously never had the IC?
Yeah, it's like one of the only titles he never actually won. He's held in so much. I mean, the WWE Championship, the World Heavyweight Championship, US Championship, Raw Tag Team Championship, and SmackDown Tag Team Championship. But never
so this would make him
Grand
Slam if he won.
Yes.
It, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
And quite frankly, I think he deserves
I didn't know that.
Personally.
I kind of assumed that he had already won it.
Oh, no. You'd be surprised. Anyways, Steven, who's your pick?
And I am.
What match?
It's the IC...
Walter.
Oh, really? To retain, huh? Yes. Oh, that's a surprise. Aiden?
Also go with Walter retaining.
Oh, wow. Jesse?
Lobster head.
So, Sheamus. Sheepster.
Sheamus.
Quijam.
Yeah.
Why don't we just call this match what essentially it is? It's Gunther versus the United Nations. Because that's what they used to call themselves. Sheamus and Drew McIntyre called themselves the UK or United Nations, whatever the heck their little stable was.
Wait, I don't think McIntyre was in the League of Nations, though.
You get what I mean. The United Nations, League of Nations, the National Gun Association, whatever. So I say, Gunther has lost 120 pounds of muscle mass and weight to look like the $12 billion big boy that he is right now on the main roster, and nobody wrestles better than him. Okay, he is on fire in this ring. Even with all that weight loss, he still looks like, you know what I mean? He looks like a
killer.
Killer. So the comment I like the caveat about Sheamus possibly winning the Intercontinental for the first time, but he's done everything. Sheamus done anything, so that's not a feather in the cap. That is not a logical feather in the cap that is necessary or even needed. Okay, so you keep Gunther, your big boy, happy. He retains because nobody touches him. Imperium is a force to be reckoned with.
That is true. That is true.
Maybe, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like, again, another missed opportunity here, because when are you going to have something like this happen again? Probably not very often, come to think of it. But at the same time, though, it's like,
knowing Vince,
given what happened at Clash at the Castle, I wouldn't know if I'd be surprised. Hey, if I had to take the hit for that match, I'll take the hit for this one as well, so I'm gonna just say Sheamus for now. Let's go to the next one. And what do we have here? It's Hell in a Cell. It's Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. Yes, the Demon is finally resurrecting after that awful, horrible thing that happened in 2021. Why are you snoozing on Hell in a goddamn Cell?
Oh, no, sorry. What?
I said Hell in a Cell match. Edge and Finn Balor.
What?
If you keep doing them Stone Cold What's, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Look, the Finn Balor demon is a lot like insomnia. You don't know when you're gonna fall asleep, and when you go to sleep, good luck getting woken up.
Anyways, at WrestleMania 38, Edge won his match thanks to a distraction from Damian Priest. This is when the Judgment Day formed. Over the next couple months, Rhea Ripley and Finn Balor would be added to the group. In June, however, Edge got kicked out of his own group. In September, Judgment Day recruited Dominic Mysterio. Edge continued his feud with the Judgment Day over the next few months, and he and his wife Beth Phoenix teamed up to defeat Balor and Ripley at Elimination Chamber. On the following Raw, Edge, who had felt his feud with the Judgment Day was over, lost his U.S. Championship match after interference from Balor. The following week, Balor said their feud was not done and challenged Edge to a match at WrestleMania 39. On the following week's episode, Edge interfered in Balor's match, causing him to lose, and Edge challenged Balor on the next episode. And the two agreed to face at a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania 39, and Balor agreed to unleash the Demon because Edge wanted to face him. I feel like this has to be some kind of re-establishing ordeal for the Demon, because after what happened last time... Yeah.
Versus Roman.
Don't remind me, please, about that stupid
shit. He fell off the rope!
It broke. The ring broke. The top rope broke.
But that was the match last time he had the Demon, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And
no, I'm just making sure that we're on the same page.
I know. Needless to say, that was just a terrible... They need to reestablish. And the good news is, we're getting the old cell back, so no more that stupid red cell. Thank God. Nothing.
Hey, I like the red lights. I always wanted to look at
the lights were
Fuck
bad.
you! Fuck you!
Look, I always wanted to see. I want to see a wrestling match in a dark room. You know what I mean?
I was there, Cryjam. I was there.
The pain
I
was
fucking
there.
It's
more better when you're watching at home. It's not so good when you're watching in the arena. And one guy here can attest to that.
Yes.
Yeah, they should have got the match sponsored by Easy Bake Oven.
Oh, good grief. Anyway, Steven, who's your pick?
I choose Edge.
Ooh, I see. Aiden.
Demon Finn.
Jesse. Oh, Jesse. Ah, crap. He said he'd BRB in like 2 minutes. So.
Okay, go Sheepster next.
All right, Sheepster. Hey, I'd say who goes next, not you. What are you saying, Sheepster?
Star.
All right, Quiet Jam.
Okay, it has been rumored that Gangrel is in LA right now, and we're going to be getting the Brood Edge entrance for Hell in the Cell. Okay, so we're going to see the good old Gangrel, do the spit of the blood, and Edge possibly doing the same thing. So this is, I don't want to see wrestlers who get injured and then are forced into retirement. And then they come back after second opinion. I don't want to see them get rehurt. Okay, and to book Edge, I know Edge has been very good at his ring work since coming back. I mean, he was in the Daniel Bryan situation. You know what I mean? He got a second opinion, and then the WWE doctor's like, okay, you can come back. Okay, but to put Edge in a Hell in a Cell, even with Balor as a demon, he's one of the safest workers in the company. I don't want to see Edge get hurt again. And I'm not saying he's going to get hurt. I'm not wishing for him to get hurt. But we've seen crazy things happen in Hell in a Cell matches. Mankind Undertaker, Shawn Michaels Undertaker. Okay, I don't need to go down the list. Okay, right. To do this kind of match is very, very scary, especially when it's on a Mania. Okay, they don't usually do these kind of high impact, you know what I mean, high chance of people getting hurt kind of matches if they keep it safe. Okay, Demon Balor, people like Demon Balor. I don't see the point, but you got to keep your Judgment Day strong. So I say Balor over Edge, and I hate to say that, but. Jesus, Edge should not be putting himself in these kind of booking situations. But, he says he's healthy, then, go for it. But I say keep the Judgment Day strong. Balor wins.
I gotcha. And, Jesse, what was your prediction for Edge versus Finn Balor? Edge, huh? You know what? I gotta go with Finn Balor. I mean, it makes sense with Jam putting out. And not just this, but
actually,
keep in mind.
Wait. I actually changed it to Finn Balor.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not gonna be here for the next 3 ones. I'm not gonna give my predictions on these people. I'm not gonna.
The next 3 ones, we don't even know. You haven't even seen.
I'm looking at the sheets.
You're already looking. Well, just make it quick.
Yeah, that's your bed sheets.
Okay, I'm not here for these 3. Fuck the shit.
No. God damn it, Aiden
goodness
left
sakes.
here. I think he friggin' left here for all of this. Did he go back to where I think he went to go back?
Yeah, he went back to the He went back to the island of misfit wrestling fans.
I don't even see him in the friggin' VC.
I'm gonna probably have to go in a minute. I'm gonna have to go to get my dinner. So.
Oh boy. Well,
at least we got a majority of my picks.
Well, we still have at least a fewer matches, like 4 matches left after this.
Oh boy. Well, I gotta go get my dinner.
Well, go do it.
But I'll try to come back.
All
right, I'll try to come back.
All right, we'll see. Shit, and Aiden just went bye-bye, so it's just down to me, Sheepster, and Jesse. Okay, before all that just unfolded, like I said, I was gonna say, if you're gonna bring the demon back, you're gonna have to rebuild him back up to take him seriously again, and this is the starting point. So I'm going with Finn Balor on this one.
Where did Steven go?
He doesn't want to give his match for these next 3 matches because I don't think he gives a shit. Jam had to go get his dinner, so I'll just have to remind him to give everything if he comes back. If not, we'll see. Next, it's our women's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. And so this is where we actually had qualifying matches for a change. Instead, and on the March 17th episode of SmackDown, Morgan and Rodriguez defeated Tegan Nox and Emma. Then the following week, Natalya Shotzi qualified by defeating Xia Li and Lacey Evans. And after the match, Rousey and Baszler were added to bypass a qualifying match because fuck it. A final qualifying match took place on the March 27th episode of Raw. Green and Deville defeated Mia Yim and Candice LeRae. And this is going to be on night 2. I don't give a shit. Blah, blah, blah. Jesse, who you got?
I got Shayna and Ronda.
And
your favorite.
Alright. Oh, stop it, you. Are you being serious?
Yeah, no, I actually want Ronda and Shayna to win.
Okay, alright. Aiden, who's your pick?
Wait, what match is it?
It's the Women's Showcase, the Women's Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez versus Natalya Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville.
I'll go with Liv Morgan and the other one.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Yes.
Okay. And Sheepster.
Ooh, jeez. Who's the hottest?
Doesn't matter who. I mean, you can't go wrong either way.
Yeah, I don't really. I think this is going to be a snooze fest.
Just pick one.
I think this one is going. Raquel. I really don't care.
Raquel and Liv Morgan. Alright, I don't give a damn, so... I'll just say Rousey and Baszler. I really don't care about this match. Next. Bianca. Bianca Belair versus...
By the way, I didn't care about that. I don't care about the Fatal 4-Way match either.
Yeah, it's Bianca Belair versus Asuka for the Raw Women's Championship. Now, where's the damn description? Come on. Come on. Okay, due to the aforementioned Women's Royal Rumble match winner choosing the main SmackDown Women's Championship, an Elimination Chamber match was scheduled for the eponymous event to determine Bianca Belair's challenger for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 39. Won by Asuka. Aiden, who you got?
I'll go Asuka.
And Jesse. Oh, Jesse.
Nobody's ready for Asuka.
All right, Sheepster.
You know, this one is interesting. I think.
You think what? Who's your pick? Come on, man.
I'll go Asuka. I've been kind of high on her for.
I'm going with Asuka. It's time for Bianca's reign. Yeah, I gotcha.
I remember when she debuted, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And now I've gone back, and I'm like,
yeah, I'm going with Asuka on this one. It's time for Bianca's reign to end. Oh god, fucking damn it! Not this. It's Brock Lesnar versus the mighty Nigerian giant.
Slow-mo.
This is gonna suck. Where the fuck is it? On the February 20th episode of Raw, Omos and his manager MVP addressed the match between Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley from Elimination Chamber. MVP called Lesnar a coward and claimed that Lesnar intentionally disqualified him because Lesnar knew he could not break Lashley's hurt lock submission. MVP invited Lesnar to the Raw the following week to accept Omos' challenge for a match at WrestleMania 39. The following week, after MVP sold him on the match, Lesnar accepted and... Why the fuck is this happening? This is Vince McMahon's one freebie, and he wants us all to suffer. Screw him.
It's so Brock can get a massive paycheck.
Yeah,
that's
fucking
really
paycheck out the ass. He has money coming out his ass.
Actually, it's coming out of Vince's ass, but still.
No, but he gets the money from Vince, and then it comes out... Never mind. What are we doing?
Yeah, no,
okay, Aiden, just go. Who do you have?
Omos.
Alright, Jesse, go.
Lesnar in 5 minutes.
Sheepster?
Omos.
Doesn't even fucking matter who wins at this point. We all lose. We all fucking lose no matter who wins. Screw it, I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar, because it doesn't fucking matter who wins. We're all gonna lose. End of story. Wait. Am I missing one? Oh shit, I'm not actually. This is it. This is it. I'm not gonna hold on. This is it. Hold on, let me tell him. We're at the main event. And here we go, it's main event time. We're at the main event. Here, hold on a second here. I just got some other piece picked in here. God damn it. Well, Steven picks Roman. Shit. So if that's how you want to be... fine. It's probably more Taco Bell, which is actually what I have now, funnily enough, because I haven't eaten much. Oh, whatever. I'll get to this when we get to... I didn't even play the fucking sound. Excuse me. Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship. At WrestleMania 38, Cody Rhodes made a surprise return to WWE after having been away from the company for 6 years. During this time, he re-established himself by wrestling in various other promotions and helped found All Elite Wrestling in January 2019. At the same time, Roman Reigns became undisputed WWE Universal Championship by retaining the SmackDown Universal Championship and winning Raw's WWE Championship at last year's Mania. On the Raw after WrestleMania, Rhodes stated he returned to win the WWE Championship, not only for himself, but for his late father, Dusty, who never won the title. In June, Rhodes suffered a pectoral injury, which sidelined him for several months. At the 2023 Royal Rumble, Rhodes returned and won the Men's Royal Rumble to earn a match against Reigns for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 39 in the main event of Night 2. While Rhodes simply wanted to win the championship to bring honor to his family, Reigns, by way of his special counsel Paul Heyman, made it personal, with Heyman stating that Dusty's last words to him were, although Cody was his favorite son, Reigns, who Dusty trained, was the son he always wanted. On the March 3rd episode of SmackDown, Rhodes confronted Reigns in a face-to-face for the first time. Rhodes claimed that throughout his career he would... Oh, damn it, I thought he popped in here. Never mind. He had claimed that throughout his career he always overcame the odds and would do it again at WrestleMania. Reigns reinforced what Heyman had said and then told Rhodes that at WrestleMania, if there was anything Dusty did not teach his own son, Reigns would. This makes Reigns the first ever wrestler to defend a world championship at 3 consecutive Manias during the same reign. I can admit, I was wrong about Drew McIntyre and everything that happened, even though it was one of the perfect opportunities. I'll take the L for that one, but I'll be damned if Cody does not somehow pull it off in this. I know people want to say, oh, the fucking story's not built there yet. Well, he got fucking injured. I mean, I'm probably not saying anything, I'm not telling you anything you don't already know, in the words of the late Sean O'Heller, but for God's sake, damn it, I've had enough of this reign. I think we all know where Qui-Jam stands with this. Probably with Cody. We know where Steven stands with this. But I want to get the rest of you boys. So, Aiden, go first.
Cody Rhodes.
And Jesse.
Something, Cody Rhodes.
Now, Sheepster.
Roman.
Why Roman?
Well, because he was one of the first wrestlers I ever saw. And I've been high on him for a decade now.
Wow, even during the dark times.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, G. You strong. I know you want him to probably do it, but I am sorry. And I know Steven's going crazy because he's probably agreeing with JD about all this, but you know what? I have had enough. I have had enough crazy shit happen during the time that Roman has been champion. You have no idea. Fucking, I fell in love, got treated like a piece of crap by the end of it all, though, and had to deal with so much other shite at the end of it. Fighting anxiety, which is why I started watching Price is Right again, and later Let's Make a Deal. Amongst all this other madness, too much other crazy shit has happened. So you know what? I'm gonna leave the last vestige of everything. We need to leave the last vestige of all this bad crap behind us. And this is the last thing that's standing in a weird way. Roman Reigns' goddamn title run. No, I don't care about his fucking 1,000 days. Ew, he'll hit 1,000 days. Fuck that. Come on. Do we really want to hit those days again of Bruno Sammartino? Those were different days. You know, we didn't have damn near weekly television. We don't have hours and hours of content. It really was more like a sideshow. Nowadays, shit is different. I miss Raw having a world championship because it just fucking... I do, okay? It feels like there's a void that's missing on Raw. And by God, there's already a new design in the works. And by God, if Cody's got to be the one to bring it back and end this madness, so be it. Because who else does he beat? I want you all to answer me now. Answer me this. If Cody does not win there, then who genuinely is it to beat Roman Reigns?
I have no idea.
Exactly. Who does he to beat, Sheepster, if it's not Cody?
Himself.
Yeah, himself. What? Or is he gonna wrestle a friggin' broomstick or something?
Hey, I'm still waiting for Triple H versus a broomstick, man.
Yeah, Jesse, answer me. If Cody doesn't defeat Roman, then who is it?
Omos.
I don't know.
Fucking chance. There is only one man to end this vestige, this goddamn nightmare, and his name is Cody Rhodes. I think you know where I stand at this point, so wrap this up. And there you have it. We mostly made it through intact. One had to go get dinner, the other went off to go watch the show. And you know what? If this thing was already a hell of a night, just imagine the actual show. So, I promise you, we're gonna have a great-ass time. So, thank Quijam and Steven here, but they're away. And I want to thank all the boys here, Aiden, Sheepster, and Jesse as well.
No problem.
You guys are troopers, even the other two who had to go at certain points. And with that, please enjoy this crazy-ass weekend of wrestling, because this doesn't happen. This only happens once a year. The next WWE pay-per-view we'll be doing will be Backlash, which will be on May 6th. So, see about Friday or the 5th for that is what we're aiming for. And the next AEW pay-per-view we'll be doing is Double or Nothing, which will be on the 28th. And we have a slight thing here. King and Queen of the Ring and fucking goddamn. Oh dear. Oh no. No. Wait. Hold on a second. Wasn't there going to be another NXT show that same friggin' weekend? Because not only do we have Stand and Deliver, but apparently we're gonna have Battleground the same day as Double or Nothing. And if that insanity ain't enough, oh God, oh dear God, what the hell? Oh no,
What?
I saved the absolute worst for fucking last. A goddamn Saudi show? Oh, why am I having another hectic weekend? We'll see you for Backlash next and the rest of the shit. Somebody save me!